In a vibrant celebration of heritage and identity, a grand ceremony took place at the Stanford Lodge Hill Station in Freetown, welcoming Black Americans who have traced their ancestry back to Sierra Leone through DNA testing. This event marks a continuation of effort to reconnect individuals with their roots and foster a sense of belonging among those returning to their ancestral land. The ceremony was a colorful showcase of Sierra Leonean culture, featuring a series of captivating performances that includes traditional music, dance, and storytelling. Local artists and performers took to the stage, creating an atmosphere of joy and celebration that resonates with the guests. The cultural display not only entertained the attendees but also served as a heartfelt introduction to the rich tradition and heritage of Sierra Leone. During the event, several returning guests took the opportunity to share their thoughts and emotion in interviews. Many expressed a profound sense of fulfillment at being able to trace their lineage back to Sierra Leone. They said, knowing where you come from is incredibly important. And they further that the journey has not just been about discovering their roots, but it is about reuniting with their brothers and sisters who they never knew they had. And they further stated that it is a beautiful experience to be in the country and also to feel part of something that is much larger for them.
So what we did tonight, we have African Americans who have returned to their ancestral home, and so we just wanted to give them a welcome, a proper welcoming home. Me growing up in the United States, and then to come to Sierra Leone, I always wanted to know about culture and tradition, and so I wanted to bring that to them, bringing the arts directly to them. So that was my intention for tonight. I think for a lot of them it's overwhelming to be back on this side of the earth. Especially when there was a time when we were taken from here that we were never supposed to return back here, but we're home. So I feel like that they're feeling overwhelmed with joy to be back here. I want them to feel the welcome, to feel the love that Sierra Leone has shown them. I want them to tell others that they are more than welcome here. The stories that we are told as African Americans living in America, that we are not accepted, that they reject us. I want them to know that that is not the case, and that we are loved here and we are welcomed.
Well, first of all, our culture is so very rich and it is embedded within us. And what we have learned is that no matter what has been done to us, our culture never leaves us. So we have commonalities in our culture. We have dance, we have rhythm, we have music, we have storytelling, we have deep spirituality, and it always remains a part of our culture. You know, it means a lot to me. One thing about being gone for so long, for hundreds of years, but then coming back here, there are so many things that are familiar to me. Many times, you know, when we go to our provinces, to our village, there's kind of a like, oh, excuse us, you know, we have dirt roads. Well, when I was a little girl in the summer, we would go down home, down south, okay? The roads were dirt roads, there were no lights, so we would cut the car light on very high so we could see, but the stars were absolutely beautiful. The way we ate our food, the way we came together, you know, there's a African proverb that the family eats from the same bowl or from the same plate. We did the same things. Even the culture of singing, Black people just singing and just going into random songs. So these are things, you know, I made up a song for my children when they brush their teeth. And these are things that I learned that throughout everything that we've been through, there are certain aspects of our culture that were never taken, were never lost, were always right with us. As we learned that home isn't just a place, but home is also people. So being that we were people, we were never far separated from home.
Yes, because it's my ancestors that come from Sierra Leone, and it's my ancestors that let me know they come from Sierra Leone. And once I was privileged to come to Sierra Leone and put my foot on the ground, then I knew this was home. As I began to research more about Sierra Leone and the Gullah Geechee people that my people are in America, I found the Gola people are the Gullah Geechee people. We're the same people. I remember for my daily routine growing up in America, for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, we had rice. I come here, this is the home of rice. So I know this is my country, and that's where my enthusiasm comes from. And being adopted into my village in Jamakoa, in the Mayomba district, and being over education in my village, which I'm very passionate about education, because I know it's an opportunity to advance yourself. It makes me enthusiastic. For those that are just coming, I have had the privilege to be able to travel around with them for this last week and next week as well, and show them some of the beauty of Sierra Leone and share with them some of the history that I've learned about Sierra Leone, to introduce them to people that I've met, to take them to places so that they can see for themselves. Look in the faces of the people and find your family. Visit our National Museum and learn the history. So yes. I want Sierra Leoneans who are born and bred here to understand that we are brothers and sisters. We are the same people. That they had the opportunity, their ancestors, to stay here, but they were colonized. Our ancestors were taken away, but they were colonized by the same colonizer. So they were lied to. Here at home, we were lied to in the diaspora, but those lies have now dispersed. The history is there. We are connecting with each other. We are communicating so that we understand that we are one people.
The significance of short gathering extends beyond personal journeys of discovery. They represent a broader movement aimed at acknowledging and celebrating the historical ties between Sierra Leone and the African diaspora. By embracing those who have traveled from afar, Sierra Leone is fostering a sense of unity and shared history that transcends borders. The event concluded with heartfelt speeches from local officials, emphasizing the importance of maintaining these connections. They encouraged the guests to continue exploring their heritage and to foster lasting bonds with their Sierra Leonean counterparts. As the sun sets over Freetown, the sense of camaraderie and shared history echoed through the hills, leaving participants with cherished memory and a deeper understanding of their heritage. The ceremony at Stanford Lodge Hill Station was not just a welcome, it was a heartfelt homecoming that celebrated the enduring ties between Sierra Leone and the descendants of its people across the ocean. For Star TV News in Freetown, George Elliott Sam reporting.